Here at home, the moths are out tonight, but we're not talking about insects. Like moths to a flame, these aficionados are drawn by the art of storytelling. Dave Malkoff, live in Silver Lake with what's becoming a major underground event. Dave.
Yeah, it is, Micah. Think of the most personal story that you have, the most intimate story, anything that's ever happened to you, crazy things in your past, and think about getting in front of a microphone that goes out to millions of listeners and letting everybody in on your secret. That's what's happening tonight at El Cid in Silver Lake. Everyone has that one story.
Thank you very much. Enjoy.
One you tell over and over again.
So I show up and it's at his apartment.
This is the most popular radio show you've never heard of, The Moth.
Every Moth show in LA. Yes, I produced them.
You get time to go up on stage and tell a story. They set a theme for the night.
Tonight's theme is money, which I think is an awesome theme.
I'm not just interested in making money for money's sake.
The Moth is people telling their true life stories live on stage.
There's different versions of it. Tonight is the slam.
So anybody can put their name in the hat.
Isn't that amazing?
But there are rules.
No reading, no monologues, no character monologues.
Actually, I first started hearing it on This American Life had a couple Moth stories.
This American Life is always the #1 podcast on iTunes, and The Moth is never far behind.
We do the podcast and now the radio show.
I think the thing that makes it interesting, since it's not really a performance, is that you can relate.
Yeah, Stranger's personal story is always fascinating, whatever the theme. Money, school, death.
And sex. Lots of sex stories.
She invites me back to her place. We go back to her place.
It just takes guts to get up there, knowing millions of earbuds are plugged in to that one microphone.
I have stage fright. I would never be caught dead up there, so it's like watching someone do something that I know I could never do.
Thank you.
At KTLA.com/Dave. We'll link you over to the Moth podcast. You can download that for free on iTunes. It's a different experience seeing it on stage than hearing it on the podcast. Let me tell you the difference. On the podcast, it's always a great story. On stage, there are some clunkers, but I guess in a funny way that can be fun as well. We're live here in Silver Lake. I'm Dave Malkoff. Micah, back to you.
What you don't know, we know it now. All right, Dave, thank you. Vera's back. You can tell us your life story. You got 10 seconds.
You know what? No. Instead, listen to Ira Glass on This American Life. It's a great show, and I've actually heard The Moth on KPCC and KCRW in case you're interested. Ira Glass, Fridays and Sundays. Anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get to the weather.